Now, I already made a video about this, but this is the Richmond 2017 grand finalist team. And I just want to recap how good this team is. Like, if you really think about it, starting off from bottom left, Prestia in that prime Prestia season, phenomenal work. Obviously, Dustin Martin, we don't need to say much else about him. Dylan Grimes, tall or small, doesn't matter, one of the great defenders. And in 2017, coming back from injury, he was outstanding. Great winger, Brandon Ellis, very underrated. Obviously, Dimmer in his prime coaching years. Trent Cotchin, technically Brownlow winner, but outstanding captain. Who's that? That Jack Asprey. That is Jack. Sorry, my vision. Jack Rewell, one of the great forwards of Richmond and the AFL in the recent years. Grigger as a second ruck. What a hood classic Sean Grigg is. Missed that motherfucker. Rioli. I mean, he was playing forward back in this day, but we all know how good he was in that season. Part of the Mosquito fleet. Macca as a winger was outstanding. Butler in that season was so exciting. Caddy played a role in the midfield and up forward. These are role players, outstanding role players. Nank, first season for Richmond, outstanding, leading from the front, big bull of a ruck. You've got Graham, who, he was super young, but he kicked how many goals in that grand final? 3, I believe. Broad, highly underrated in that season. We got Asprey, one of the great rocks of Richmond. You could not get past him, alongside Basher Hooley, who was arguably runner-up in 2 of them 3 Norm Smiths that belonged to Richmond's Dustin Martin. Outstanding. Basher Hooley's crazy good. These players, how do we afford to build a team this good? What was our salary cap? Alex Rance, best defender in the mid-2010s, and arguably goes down in team of the 21st century, definitely in my eyes at least. Flossed in that season with the beard. The superstition was outstanding and continues to be one of the best defenders in the game. Towner, look, he was great that season towards the latter end. He kicked, a stupid amount of goals in the last, 6 games. And that tackle against Crouch was a real turning point. A fucking point to prove, and he was outstanding that game. Decent player as well. Castagna, part of the Mosquito fleet. Very good role player. Kane Lambert and Shane Edwards to finish with are some of the most underrated players you will ever hear about. Richmond fans know how good those two were, but they are insanely important to our system. They were versatile leaders, and just this whole team is outrageous. I don't know how many current Richmond players would get in this team, but there's genuinely not many. Like, if you even think about Noah Bolter, he doesn't get over Asprey or Ransomy. Even you think about Shea Bolton. Okay, Shea Bolton probably gets in, but he's leaving the Tigers anyway. I don't know how good is this team?